Hello, I'm Steve Lane. I'm a rock and roll musician, and I'm a vinyl junkie, as you can tell by all the records around me. Today, I'm going to be talking about the movie I went to last night, the premiere of Pink Floyd in Pompeii from 1972, the 2025 remaster, coming up.
Made in the USA.
Okay, so, man, last night was awesome. I got in the car, drove a long ways to the nearest IMAX in a beautiful little community, by the way. And I saw what I believe is the greatest rock and roll film that's ever been made. And yeah, that's putting it up against a lot of others, but in my humble opinion, that is it. Oh my gosh, it was fantastic. And I took some shots of it. So here, check it out. All right, I am getting in the car and I'm driving to see Pink Floyd at Pompeii, 1972, completely remastered. And the audio has been redone by Steven Wilson, a hero of mine. This is gonna be awesome. I'm pretty excited. See, I'm in the car, I'm driving for over an hour, but it's worth it. I'm pretty freaking stoked. This should be amazing. IMAX. Yeah.
At the next light, turn right.
Of course, there's no movie poster. That's all right, though. This place does not suck. I love it. Bagno de Cinema. So yes, there has been a lot of disturbances going on in the Minecraft movie. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, IMAX, baby. Yes, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Let me tell you all about it. I just want to say that was the best restoration I've ever seen. It was just phenomenal. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to be buzzing out at this for a long time. It was excellent. Yeah, and after that, I came home and I was so excited. I started working on this, and here I am. It was so good. Oh my gosh. So I had the DVD, the old school DVD. Well, I don't know how old school it is. It was released, I believe, in the 90s, early 2000s-esque, and it has some really dated computer graphics on it. They also have the standard version. Regardless, I'm so used to seeing it this way. I'm used to seeing it the way it's been out for, since 72. The moment you see David's face, and then it goes over to Richard's face when they're singing, and they're singing echoes, I'm just like, whoa. I mean, it's dark. The theater's dark, and you hear the heartbeat, boom, 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 boom. And it's just, the sound, the audio is just breathtaking. If Steven Wilson truly did remix this whole thing, it's, oh my gosh, he couldn't have done a better job. The restoration is just, I don't know. I'm so blown away because I've seen a lot of restorations before and they're all great, but this is something that I've seen so many times that I'm so used to seeing it a certain way. And the clarity of the music and the film and the color, and it's just mind-boggling. And here it is, 4 or 5 stories high in front of my face. And wow, I mean, they really separated the channels, the Dolby Atmos, full surround, and the studio sessions for Dark Side when they're at when they're in Abbey Road Studios is really cool. Roger tweaking around with the VCS3, and it was awesome. It was fantastic. One of the best restorations I've ever seen. When I was at the theater, I said it's the best. And I started to think, well, they did a really good job on The Beatles Get Back. I'm not used to seeing all that extra footage. I never even saw Let It Be. And so for this is something I've seen 100 times, maybe so many times. And to see it in this remaster, the clarity, the music is crystal clear with the Dolby Atmos, and Stephen Wilson did it. And I'm still buzzing about it. I wish I could give it to you in a little bit more clear, concise manner. It's just, you've got to see this. You've got to check it out. It's only going to be in theaters, I think, maybe tonight. Maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. Not that long. But if you can get to see it, if you can buy it when it comes out, they've got a vinyl. Finally, the vinyl recordings of this are coming out, and Stephen Wilson redid this, remixed this, and I can't wait to get that. It's phenomenal. I got some merchandise coming out. What is this? Pink Floyd at Pompeii, sweatshirts, hoodies, t-shirts, all that other good stuff. As I always say at the beginning, my name is Steve Lane. I'm a musician. Please feel free to check me out. Till I'm Gone is my signature song. It's a song about the way things are in the world today. And I wrote it, 13 years ago now? The words could not be more relevant. It's a good rock song. It's got a good classic rock kind of sound to it. Check it out, Till I'm Gone. I've also got a really cool remix of it so you can bump it in the car. Till I'm Gone, I'm Steve Lane. I want you to check out my music. And I got a whole bunch more songs and an album coming out this year. So this is the record. Oh, I've got it a little too shiny for you to see, but this is the record that was the record when they filmed this in 72, because this is metal, of course. My favorite Pink Floyd album. You know, everybody's got their favorite. A lot of people say Dark Side. A lot of people say The Wall. Some people say Wish You Were Here. I even knew some people that liked Animals. This is my favorite. I just think this is them right before Dark Side, right when they're starting to become who they are. This is the album where I think that they finally became Pink Floyd, and they dropped the Pink Floyd. I bought this record mainly for this. I wanted this image in my studio years ago. The dudes, I wanted this hanging up on the wall, and it was hanging up on the wall for a little while. But the more I listened to it and the more I got to know it, it's got my favorite song of all time, Echoes. I mean, favorite Floyd song of all time, as long as it is. And that's the prominent song in the movie. They open with it. They close with it. Oh, my gosh. It was so awesome. It is so awesome. You've got to see it if you can. Buy the DVD if you can. Buy the merch if you can. I'm not getting paid to say this, of course. I cannot wait for the album to come out, the vinyl release. Do yourself a favor. If you're a Pink Floyd fan, you've got to check this out. If you're a remastering fan, if you like watching things that have been completely remastered and refurbished, and the clarity of it and the sound of it and the color of it, and oh my gosh, if you appreciate that kind of thing, you've definitely got to check it out, even if you're not a big Pink Floyd fan. The audience was responsive. I'd never seen this with an audience before. And they laughed at some things. They laughed at their hound dog singing. What do they call that track? It's only on the movie. Mademoiselle Nobs. Mademoiselle Nobs. And they've got the dog, his hound dog, and he's, petting him as he's singing along with the band, and everybody in the theater was laughing and clapping towards that. And they clapped at the end of Echoes Part 1. It was awesome. It was really cool. I highly recommend it. Even if you're not a big Pink Floyd fan, you've got to see this for its historical value, historical musical value. And this is a perfect highlight to this album, which is my favorite Floyd album. Anyway, go check it out. If you have the abilities, if you have the means, if you don't, buy the DVD. I'd highly recommend it. Talk to you soon. See you later.
Mayday